How's it going, YouTube? Oxy here, and welcome back. Got an unboxing for you guys. Pretty excited for it. It is Mattel Creations, Masters of the Universe. It's the like the Skeletor mount. It's like a horse. I forget the name, I'll be honest, but here we have it. Of course, you can see right there, Mattel Creations, and you know, my first experience with them, and it was great. It shipped out really fast. I was able to buy it. You know, you wait in a queue, like, because it's like a limited release. But, you know, able to get it just fine. And yeah, it came within like the week, like, I think not even a full week, like 5 days. So I'm happy. And we're going to take a look at it and break it down. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, let's open this bad boy up for everyone. And yeah, I will be honest, I was a little disappointed that the box didn't come with the special artwork that they sometimes do. I know a couple of the releases, like Rockon, I believe, they just come in this generic like box, you know, which I guess it is cooler for the ones that come with it. Damn. But I'll give Mattel that one thing they do really well is like the artwork, and of course there, as I said, the mount, Night Stalker, evil armored battle steed. And here we get the front, which dang, that looks great. Again, in that retro style, as they say, new for 24, as in the year 2024. There, one-time assembly. Yeah, but again, the box, great shape, you know, can't complain. Let's open it up. Okay, want to be careful not to damage the artwork or anything. Okay, let me make sure. Okay, there we go. And we got a little... It's a flap. Oh, okay. I'm just showing what it looks like. Oh, I see. Okay. I had it facing backwards. It's empty. And if we turn it around here, we have the mount itself. Oh, okay. I was wondering, what's that? Like, something sounded loose in here. One of the little flame effects. Oh, I see. There they are. Right there. Here we have it, but let's take a look at it out of the packaging. And here we have it. As you can see, it's a pretty great figure. Comes with the stand down here, which there is an attachment here for the middle, which I can show right here. You have to go right there, right? You stick it in. I believe it's this way, and then ultimately, like, you know, ideally it'll be something like that. I guess if you want in position, like maybe like kicking up or something. Yeah. Oh, I think this moves. Yeah. Oh, it does. Okay. So it's like how high angled you want them. That sort of. I don't really like this. Again, the stand is cool, but truthfully, more about the figure itself, which it comes with the helmet on already and the back gun. These flame effects, of course, you choose to add them, right? Boom. Again, these purple guns right here in the front, you pop in as well, which the best way I found was kind of angled upwards, because it might be hard to see on the camera, but they're not perfectly circular, like the gaps in here are, yeah, like you see, kind of hexagonal. So you do the fatter side in, which again, it seemed best to go in like almost straight up, and then you could just turn it like down or at whatever angle you choose. And again, the flame effect, oops, sorry about that, didn't have it fully in there, but the flame effect fits right over. It can be a little finicky. I guess the flame does add weight to it, but you get it. Like, of course, you can have it with or without these side guns. And he comes with this in his mouth, which, oh, his mouth opens. Okay. So you can choose not to have it. I did not, oh, that's actually really cool. Or have him, like, I guess the rider. So he does have an alternate helmet, which these, yeah, it's just a plastic, of course. Which I will say this one definitely, I think, wins out in terms of look. Much cooler. Here you can see it. Again, a much cooler look. And I do have he's Skeletor here, handy. And so you can have a look at what the figure can look like, you know, on top. Again, as you see, they fit like right in right there. Like, you kind of have to finick it, but they do fit. So you can have them like on top or here. Let me try to angle the legs better. And, you know, He-Man's got thick thighs. But then you have that cool shot right here of just him riding. And I guess you could, okay, maybe not his hands, but I believe the sword hand, I can have him hold. Yeah, you can have him hold the reins, right? Like, have pop that in. And again, I should fit. Yeah, okay. Could work. I'd say some of the figures, of course, their hands don't lend to holding it, but look at that right there. That's pretty, I'm not gonna lie, pretty cool. There he's actually riding it. And of course, like I said, you could add the guns, just being a little finicky for me. But, like, seriously, a pretty great mount. Like, it actually works. It fits. You can have your He-Man, your Skeletor, your Skeletor riding, so it's pretty awesome. Like, I mean, obviously posability, do what you want. I tend to prefer the battle axe over the power sword, and you know, you get a great visual. Oh, here, let me add the second weapon here, guys. And you know, you could do really what you want. I'm like, sorry. I guess that's maybe one thing I could say. Maybe if these could fit better or like hold better, considering the weight and stuff. But nonetheless, you get a great look. Pretty great detail on the figure. I mean, it comes with the stickers already, which is nice. And as you can see, he's jointed. He does have a, pretty much these are the joints, right? As you can see, yeah, these, all the circular points. So he has that movement. Oh, okay. Oh no. There, look at, I get it. Like, so these back legs are definitely sturdier, which I guess in theory, you could probably have him if the weight will hold. Oh wow, you can actually really have him displayed. Like, and of course, oh sorry, let me get this stuff out the way. You have the stand too. So, okay, now I guess it makes more sense why you could do like this for show, right? You do something like have him standing. So overall, it's pretty great. Well, of course, I think it is sold out by now, but it was a Mattel Creations, so it is, I believe it was like 35, because the average figure usually goes for like 20, I believe. So, you know, in line with what they charge and stuff. But nonetheless, really great release. I really like it, of course. It's also like how you guys feel about it too, right? Ultimately. But I really like it. Again, you can see you could do a lot with it. Again, it's in the Origins line, so it's simple in principle, right? Of like what posability, things like that. So ultimately, it's how you feel, right? But without further ado, let's get to the end recap. And there we have it, guys. The Masters of the Universe Night Stalker release. I really love the artwork. I will say they do go above and beyond for it, and great figure. I finally figured it out. I know I was trying to sit him, and it's like, oh, there's a hole in there. Like, the legs aren't supposed to stick out. Like, there's space for them to actually go in, so let me remove the sword. There we go. So the character can actually sit inside it. But yeah, nonetheless, it's a great looking piece. I mean, definitely, like, it's got so much going on. Great display piece. Of course, Skeletor. It's supposed to be the one in here. But he could do really awesome stuff. And yeah, I can see why He-Man was popular in the 80s. Like, if this is the type of toy they were getting, whereas opposed to, like, what, Star Wars Kenner, like, boring, skinny figures, this is pretty awesome. Yeah, again, great release. Pretty quick video because, of course, it's Origin, so it's done in a retro style with old school articulation. So not much to be like, oh, it has this many points. Definitely more of a showpiece, a collector item, or just for the younger generation to get to know He-Man. It's pretty awesome. Again, unfortunately, this was Mattel Creations. It was an online exclusive. So I do believe they have sold out, and to my understanding, it's like they don't do like second waves. It's like, what they do is what you get. Nonetheless, I mean, if you could find a reasonable one on eBay or some sort of third-party seller, again, retail, I believe it was 30, like 35, $36. Isn't bad. Again, normal figures go for about like 20 or under, like 18, even Creations, of course, you pay for shipping, but like they don't go for a lot. Of course, this figure specifically, I did pay a little, a little more for aftermarket, right? Because I had missed out on it, but nonetheless, any He-Man figure will do. Great display piece, and yeah, pretty satisfied with the purchase. So I'll definitely be on the lookout for future, if they still do creation releases, because I do believe the Origins line is pretty much at its end. There is Turtles of Grayskull still going. Well, I do know the cartoon collection, I guess, was introduced this year or last year. So we'll surely get more of those. But yeah, it's a great line, and looking forward to that movie, which got picked up by Amazon, a proper Masters of the Universe movie set to be released for now in 2026. So we'll see how that turns out. It's been, there was a movie back in the 80s with Dolph Lundgren playing He-Man, by Canon Films, which, if you know them, they were known for like schlocky, like B movies. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. But I'm satisfied. I like it. Again, you be the judge for yourself. I think it was worth the price, and cool artwork and great, like, just the presentation was pretty great, and the figure itself is awesome display piece. So I'm satisfied. But of course, let me know if you picked one up. Are you gonna look for one, aftermarket? Hopefully it's not too badly priced. And yeah, guys, if you like this type of content, I try to make new videos once a week. So please like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It lets me know what you guys like and don't like, so I'm here for you. But as always, everyone, I've been your host, Oxy. Take care, and I'll see you next time.